I don't answer questions.
You actually do have to answer if you're...
I actually don't have to answer any goddamn questions.
You just assaulted me.
I did not.
You just touched me.
Alrighty. Both U.S. citizens?
Yes.
U.S. citizens, sir?
I don't answer questions.
You actually do have to answer if you're...
I actually don't have to answer any goddamn questions because I have a Fifth Amendment right not to answer any fucking questions.
This is a federal immigration checkpoint. Yes, you do have to answer if you're a U.S. citizen.
And we're 100 miles away from the fucking border.
No, you're not.
I have not.
You're not. You're
Well, I am within the United States. I have a Fifth Amendment right not to answer any fucking questions without a fucking lawyer present. I'm invoking my Sixth Amendment right. Do whatever the fuck you got to do.
This is a federal
I have no statements to make, and I'm not answering any fucking questions.
You do have to answer if you're...
I don't have to answer a goddamn thing. Fifth Amendment.
Yes, you do. Actually.
I don't have to answer any fucking thing.
Right there. You do have to answer if you're a U.S. citizen.
I don't have to answer a goddamn thing.
All right, then you can park right up there.
We don't have to park right up there. We'd like to be free to go on about our way.
Federal immigration inspection.
I understand that, and I have a federal Fifth Amendment right to fucking remain silent, bitch. I don't answer questions. Leave me the fuck alone. What the fuck do you want?
You're a citizen, yes or no?
I don't answer questions. Kick fucking rocks. Get a fucking warrant. This is being videoed.
That's fine. You can read the sign right there.
I don't need to fucking read the sign. I've read the law. I've read the Constitution.
Yes.
We're also in Texas. We're also in Texas. And I don't have to fucking ID unless I'm under arrest. So fucking rocks, bitch.
You're within 100 miles.
Fuck you.
All right, then park right up there.
Not gonna park up there.
Then we can call the...
Call whoever the fuck you want.
You're impeding traffic right now.
No, you're impeding traffic. We'd like to be free about it to go on our way. You're the one who is stopping us here. You're stopping us here.
Disrespect us. This is a U.S. border.
You don't need to disrespect me.
And I am attempting to conduct an immigration inspection under Section 287A3 of the Immigration Nationality Act.
And I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
In the United States versus Martinez Fuerte, 1976, that the U.S. Border Patrol has the authority to set up permanent or fixed checkpoints.
Yes.
On public highways.
Yes. You are allowed to set up your checkpoints. I am not required.
And that these checkpoints are not a violation of the Fourth Amendment. Do you understand that?
I didn't say it was a violation of the Fourth Amendment. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right.
Inspection to allow us to complete the immigration inspection.
Complete your inspection.
If you do not move your vehicle, you can be arrested under Title 18.
Does that mean we're free to go? Does that mean we're free to go?
For this federal crime can be up to 1 year.
I need the names. I need the names and badge numbers of every agent present right here, right now. And I'll be FOIAing that camera's footage.
So you're not willing to move?
Oh, we're absolutely willing to move. Are you going to let us be free to go about our way?
No, not yet.
Okay, then we're going to sit here. Fifth Amendment.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Fifth Amendment.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Who are you asking? Me or
both of y'all.
I am, yes.
You're a U.S. citizen. Are you a U.S. citizen?
I don't answer questions.
Anybody else in the back?
No.
No.
As a driver, are you willing to move your vehicle?
As long as I'm free to continue in my travel.
You're not free to go until he answers the question, the immigration question.
Fifth Amendment.
Okay, so neither one.
I have not crossed the U.S. border. I don't have to answer that question. I have a Fifth Amendment right, and I'm specifically invoking my Sixth Amendment right to be free from questioning without a lawyer. Sixth Amendment has been invoked. Do not ask any more questions. Sixth Amendment.
Am I showing the vehicle, officer?
You don't have to.
Then we're going to have to take y'all out. If you're not willing to move your vehicle.
It's company vehicle traffic. I got it.
We have to do the immigration inspection.
We have to do it.
You're welcome to f***ing inspect.
And then part
Are
of
you
the
a United States
inspection
citizen?
is the immigration aspect.
Sixth Amendment.
We just need to know if you're a United States citizen. That's all we need to know.
Sixth Amendment. Do you have reason to believe that I am not a United States citizen?
The question, sir, if you're a United States citizen, you're free to go.
Do you have reason to believe that I am not a United States citizen?
Sure you mind stepping out?
Do what you got to do. I don't care.
It's a company vehicle.
I know.
I have to.
Do whatever you got to do.
Don't
Don't reach in the vehicle. That's a Fourth Amendment violation.
Can you shut the vehicle off, sir?
Don't fucking put your hands on him. Don't fucking put your hands on him. You fucking pieces of shit.
Put your hands on the vehicle.
Chance to do it.
Don't fucking put your hands on him.
Do it now.
Fucking guns drawn. Fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir. U.S. Border Patrol. Would you please remove yourself from the vehicle, sir? Otherwise, you will be forcibly removed. Thank you, sir.
Don't fucking touch me.
Please do me a favor.
I do not consent to any searches or seizures.
10-4, sir. Put your hands on the vehicle for me.
I will not.
Okay, sir. You need you to comply at this moment. Otherwise, you'll be forcibly comply.
What crime am I being detained for?
Martinez Fuerte, case law 2428, sir, states that any vehicle at 100 nautical miles will be inspected for...
Keep your goddamn hands off of my brother. What the fuck is wrong with you? I do not need to keep my hands out of my pockets.
requesting that you-
There is no law that says that I am required to keep my hands out of my fucking pockets.
Calm down. Let's calm down, all right? We don't want any problems.
I don't want any fucking problem. Keep your goddamn hands off me. Don't touch me.
Hey,
Don't touch me. That's assault.
it's not assault.
It is assault. Any unwanted touching is assault. I do not want to be touched by you or any of your fucking officers. Why are you pointing a fucking taser at me? Do I appear to be fucking armed?
You're acting aggressive.
My hands in my pockets so that I'm not a threat.
Please take your hand out.
I don't know what's in your pocket. That's what the problem is.
Keep your fucking hands off me. Why are you touching me? Why the fuck are you touching me? Why are you fucking touching me? Why are you fucking touching me?
After everything that happened, these two men still walked away without answering the question they had refused from the very beginning. Whether you agree with their approach or not, this encounter leaves one question behind. Where is the line between authority and individual rights? In our next video, the confrontation moves from an immigration checkpoint to a public facility, where a journalist faces employees over access, public records, and physical contact. You won't want to miss what happens next.
I'm good to go unless you got like a Red Bull or something. A little thirsty, but
I've never touched a Red Bull. It doesn't match my coffee.
yeah, fair enough. I can appreciate that. No, I'm good to go, man.
Do you mind if I ask just what you're doing, just because, so I know in case anyone asks me?
Oh, I just can't really get into it right now. It would affect what I'm doing. But like I said, I was telling your coworker, if you got a business card or something, happy to email you later. Let you know.
Actually, I do have a.
Sure. Yeah, you bet, man.
Card.
No sweat.
So you're just out here just staying in the general public. You're not going back there or anything else like that.
Well, I'm just working today, so
Okay.
just working. Yep.
Sorry
All right,
about
Jason.
that. I had to find it was buried.
Yeah,
in the
that's
wall.
fine, man. All right. Appreciate your time.
May I have? May I have your name at least so I know who I'm addressing?
Yeah, Steve.
Steve. All right.
Nice to meet you,
thank
Jason.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, take care. Have a good day.
Around back here. This isn't normal residential area.
Oh, I'm not
because of traffic.
residential or business or.
I have no idea who you are because you haven't identified yourself. I'm just letting you know that most people, I have no problem with you being up there doing all the stuff you're doing, but back here with the amount of traffic coming through.
Oh yeah,
bad idea.
it's not an unrestricted area. But I appreciate the caution, though. I do. So.
Okay, but
That's nice of you.
yeah, I have no idea what you're doing, so therefore I don't know why you're wandering around back here other than taking pictures. It's
Yeah,
not
just
something
taking
people
pictures and video.
Okay, but I have no idea knowing what you're doing. I have no idea what it's for.
Correct.
Usually if anyone's coming back here doing this sort of thing, they clear it with the control room or the shift supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
So we at least have an idea what's going on. You're not just wandering around aimlessly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Guess we're just kind of in a pickle because I can't really quite yet get into what I'm doing. But that's why you gave me your business card.
I did give you my business card, yes, and I have no problem with you wandering around up there. Okay, that's fine. That's a public area. This is a little more restricted back here, especially with all the stuff chemicals and everything else that we use in the daily operation.
What would make you think that this is restricted?
Because most people don't go wandering back here, once again, because of the chemicals and stuff like that. Usually anyone that comes in here has to go to the control room first. It's not where we deny people, but we like to know what's going on.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, well, I could guarantee you nothing bad's going on or anything
and
like
I have no doubts about that, but I've got
I'm glad
nothing
you have
to
no
go
doubts,
off
so
of.
yeah, I think we're good to go then. So.
I have nothing to go off of, though, so I can't let you wander around further until you check in with the control room, at least, so they know what's going on.
It's totally fine to keep walking around.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's already authorized.
So this is a power plant, and you need to have authorized access to be over here.
Okay.
And we haven't authorized you.
What makes you think that this is not an authorized area? Is it just sort of a whimsical thing, like today it's up to that line, but tomorrow it's after the line, or maybe back to that edge of the bush line there? Or how does that work? Is it just kind of made up on the fly, or is this kind of like in old Soviet Russia? Do I need to like pay you off with a bottle of vodka or something, or how does this work? I don't know how. This is maybe like it's a joke.
Yeah, I get that. I understand where you're going with that, but like you said, and like we said, the reason why we do that there is because of the power generated in this plant here, and the amount of chemicals and everything else we have laying around, and the heavy equipment running by, and a lot of people don't pay attention when they drive trucks around. It's a safety thing, and it's a control factor too.
I see what's going on. So you guys might be concerned, and understandably so. There are some GoPros out there with the mics that are actually, they come equipped with flamethrowers, guided missile strikes and stuff. This is just a normal GoPro. Doesn't come with laser beams or flamethrowers or anything else. Just a recording device. Won't burn anything alive or blow anything up. It's just a recording device.
And we understand that, but once again, if you really want to
Why are you here?
I'm just working on something.
You're not authorized to be here.
Oh, I totally am. In fact, one of the things that tells me that I'm absolutely 100% authorized to be here is if you go back up to your work office area, right on the sliding glass door, right in front of everybody, there's a sign that you guys put up on the sliding glass door that says, Jeopardy quiz, go. Authorized personnel only. Now, as I look around, I see a complete dearth of any restriction to anywhere around here. Now, obviously, I didn't go inside your office, right? Because it said authorized personnel only. There is nothing here that restricts access to anything at all. Zero.
So down there's not a sign.
I didn't come in from down there. I came in through here. I walked down the stairs and I walked through here. There's nothing on the stairs that says you can't come down here. There's nothing over there that says you can't pass through behind that building to that road right there. Nothing. I mean, it's not my fault. I'm here to work, just like you guys are working. So I'm gonna get back to my work. So guys, I need to get back to work. Yeah, I appreciate your company. You guys seem nice. There's nothing restricting access back there. There is. What is it?
You don't have authorized.
Okay, am I authorized to be out on the road outside of the plant? Can I walk on the road outside the plant?
Outside the property.
How do you know that? Could you restrict that tomorrow because you work for the city of Spokane? Come on, guys, seriously. This is sort of basic 101 civic stuff right here. There's nothing restricting access. You guys have no authority to restrict access at all. I have the authority to be here, so I'm gonna keep working. Now, I'm not gonna cause any problems for you. In fact, I'd really like you guys to get back to work since, tax dollars are paying for you guys to be doing what you should be doing. There's nothing restricting access for me. So I'm gonna get back to work. You guys have a good day. Sir, you make contact with me, and we're going to have a problem.
You can't go.
Get out of my way. Now.
I'm sorry, I'm not feeling safe with you being this close to me.
You're the one coming up to me.
Back up,
You just
please.
assaulted me.
I did not.
You just touched me.
I think it's time to call the
Back
police.
off.
Great.
I don't know who you think you are, man. Tiny Tim's getting a little too big for his britches here. You got it?
I'm not doing anything.
You understand what I'm saying?
Just standing. They're coming.
You are literally the least intimidating thing I have seen all day. You need to stop behaving the way you are. You need to stop making physical contact with me. It's not your place to do this. Do you understand?
I'm trying to keep you safe.
It's not your job to do it.
Just trying to keep you safe.
DeShaney versus Winnebago is a federal United States Supreme Court case. Says you have no obligation
Okay.
to keep me safe. You understand?
But I want
out of
to.
the interest,
I want to
of
keep you safe.
de-escalating, I'm going to walk away because I don't want to have any negative encounter with you. You understand?
I do.
So I'm going to go the other way. I absolutely can, sir. The admin office is up over here.
Can I walk up to you?
That's fine. You can. It's a free country. It's a free city. I don't appreciate you getting up and almost getting violent with me, though.
No, it's not.
You absolutely made contact with me.
You made it violent with your aggressive speak.
No, I didn't threaten you at all. I said I don't
you
want
did.
this. No, I did
I
not.
said something will happen.
Yeah, if you make contact with me. And then you did. I just don't want escalations, man. That's all there is to it. Now, where's the cut through to the admin office up here?
I'll show you.
Okay. Oh, it's right here. So. Excuse me. I mean, you should know as a grown man, sir, you shouldn't just be getting right up in people's faces. How do you think they're going to respond?
You got it.
Huh?
You moved there.
No, I was walking on my way. You're the one that enters. Does it cut through here?
This way.
Okay. You're the one that got right up in front of me and kept blocking my way.
I did block your way because you're going to an unsafe place.
That has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with what I want to do.
But I want to keep you safe too.
It's not your obligation to do that.
I know.
Now, what's your name?
But I would like to.
What?
I would like to keep you safe.
What's your name?
This white Catherine.
Spokane Airports? My goodness, what are you guys up to?
Hey, we just got called out here to come and see what's going on.
Well, actually just working on a story and trying to get some public records done. And
Okay.
How you guys doing?
Good.
You seem like a really nice guy.
Yeah, how about you? How are you doing?
No, I'm not too bad, actually. Just a little warm out here.
It is.
Usually
It
work
is
on
a
the
bit
west
warm.
side where it's not nearly as hot. It's where I do my journalism for the most part. But
Gotcha,
I come over here like once a year to work on some of the stories that kind of stack up.
Sure.
So I will say, I really like the lack of ugliness on an average day over here as opposed to Lakewood, Tacoma, Seattle, Olympia.
Sure,
it's
right.
not cool. So I didn't realize you guys had jurisdiction out here, huh?
Yes. Yeah, this is all airport property here. So.
No way.
Yeah.
That's wacky.
Yeah.
All right. So
yeah, we just got called out because they were some areas that you were in. They don't believe you have access to those.
Okay.
Obviously, I haven't been out here to see where you were going. Just coming out to see what's going on and try to take it in and see.
Yeah, well, as you can see, not much. Pretty amiable guy, as you seem to be.
Oh yeah.
In fact, if you guys would like to go on a little gallop through the forest, I can show you exactly where I was at. Now there's no restriction there.
Well, it would just depend, you know. I mean, we have to stay where only public would be allowed.
And I can show you exactly where I went because actually the public is allowed to go where I went. Can I just give you a quick kind of show here? So if you go through this area where you see that little ramp right there. So I came back through with this guy who was getting a little escalatory. And by the way, I appreciate you guys not escalating. I'm kind of used to Tacoma Police Department acting like a bunch of maniacs. So when I run across, decent police officers, I appreciate
fine.
it. Well,
You seem fine.
been doing my journalism for long enough to where I'm not looking to cause any problems.
I mean, for me, I wouldn't be going back here.
Well, I'll tell you, because I got to get back there anyways. It's not like I'll tell you the story I'm working on. Even if they ran to fix the problem right now, the fact that I'm here, they couldn't fix it quick enough anyways. So about a year and a half ago, I got some leads for this waste management plant, or waste transfer plant, that they've got a whole bunch of hazmat spill issues around here. So people were like, hey, I went through on the commercial side, on the residential side, and there's hazmat spill stuff. So I went over to their hazmat area first, checked it, no problems, there's nothing there. But just as soon as I start going back, trying to get past the scales, and I want to be clear, no signage restricting access, nothing like that.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything right now.
All of a sudden, they're saying, oh, you can't come back here. It's like, I wonder why,
Still out, good for it.
So yeah, that's basically it. But like,
so you were just right back?
Yeah, sure.
I'll walk with you just over here because I want to see.
Yeah,
but
problem.
no, I'm not seeing anything that would restrict access here. I mean, nothing that would clearly say you can't come back there. I mean, most people wouldn't because they're doing other things.
Well, yeah,
and I understand what you're doing. You know, you're exercising your First Amendment right and gathering information for a story.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, even like back here, I wouldn't be going in the buildings. I mean, well, say that we can't. But
yeah, I mean, nothing for my story. Nothing that said that there were the hazmat issues inside any of the buildings.
Okay.
It was basically mostly on the commercial side, where supposedly trucks are coming through. There's stuff dropping out of it as they're going over the scales and stuff.
Okay.
And once I started working on some environmental stories on the communist side of the state, it's very eco-friendly, like really eco-friendly. So I had some of my viewers say, hey, if you go over here, I know some people, part of my group, and they said there's some not so good things going on, excuse me, at the transfer station. So I said, well, when I get over there next, unfortunately I couldn't get over in like March when it would have been cooler. Had to be the 90-degree days when I got over here.
Sure, yeah. It's been pretty cool over here until like this last week.
Of course.
Weather's kind of
That's how it works.
Right?
Yeah, that's how it works, isn't it? So yeah, basically we just came back here. Unfortunately, the guy in the gray shirt, Seth, I think is what it says. Woo, he was really trying to start a fist fight.
Okay. What would be my suggestion? Because, you know, I can't make them give you any information. I don't work for the same.
Totally understand.
I work for the Spokane International Airport.
Yeah.
And we're separate from the city of Spokane and the county, even though we're in the city.
Yeah, that's wild.
My recommendation would be that you'd reach out to the city. I believe it's owned by the city. And, and let them know what you were doing, what happened, and that you would like to get that information for...
I would, and I totally... Sarn Hill, I totally respected that. In most situations would be the right way to go. However, as a journalist, what I focus on is in the field journalism. So I started working on some of those stories. I'm sure you saw about the Somali childcare stuff, right? There's a ton of them in King County. It's working on those stories. If you don't show up and show that there's no kids in the backyard of the house when they're claiming that there's 15 kids in the house and they're claiming like 16 grand a day kind of a thing, or well, it wasn't that much. I think it was like 8 grand, whatever. If you go to DCYF, what are they going to be like? Oh, no, everything's fine. Then you show up and there's no kids there for, 3 weeks straight. How did you just claim $28,000 this month? So if I show up here, or if I email them and go, hey, did you guys commit the hazmat crime? And they're like, of course not. I don't know what you're talking about, right? That's what they're going to do.
I see what you're saying, and I guess I didn't mean that part of it. I meant as far as like you're wanting to get a name of someone that was not very nice to you.
Oh,
you do have the video, so you're able to go back and say, I want to know who this was. You know, I tried to get the information at the site. They didn't feel comfortable or refused to give it to me, and that I guess that's more of what I was talking about.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Actually, unfortunately, I've had this on occasion when you get somewhere. Because I'm out there doing spot journalism in the field, people get upset because they start getting like, oh, he's going to catch us doing the thing. They get upset, they get irritated or whatever. And then they're like, no, I'm not going to give you the name. It's like, sometimes you do. It's like I did a story at the Bates Technical College, downtown Tacoma, and caught them doing the bad things. And then as soon as I'm like, hey, I need your names, they're like, no, I'm not giving you the name. It's like, well, of course you're not. Right? It's just like, I'm sure you guys have probably never run across a criminal that you walked up to and said, hey, so what's your name? You meet the description of blah, 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 the murderer. And they're like, no, it's not me. Of course they say it, right?
Right.
Anyways, I got to get back to work. Do you have a business card I could get? Maybe like an incident number or something like that?
I have a business card.
You got one, Officer Simmons?
I don't. No, I'm brand new.
Oh, okay. So, how are you liking the job?
It's good.
Nice.
It's good.
How long you been doing it?
3 days.
3 days?
Yeah.
That's why you were looking at me like I was a murderer. You're right out of the academy like, this guy is a homicidal maniac.
No, not even.
Well, I really appreciate how low-key you guys are. I really seriously am used to Tacoma just acting like a bunch of gang members. But I also know that's not how all police are. I do like to cover good police because I think there's an unfortunate belief these days that all police are bad. And I know for a fact that's not the case. I know Deputy Jimmy Rogan's out of Clark County, Sergeant Nichols out of Clark County, Federal Protective Services officers, Michael Carlos. I could list another 20 great police officers. I could also give you a list of 20 police officers that are horrible police officers. So,
can I, by chance, get your name? I know you're not required to give it to me. I'm just going to ask.
I want to be clear. What I would give you is my pen name for work.
Okay.
I just don't want you guys to think I'm giving you a false name because, well, I mean, it technically is, but I'm not trying to deceive you.
No, I appreciate it.
So my pen name for work, which is not my real name, is Steve. Okay, now you ready for the last name?
Sure.
Wolfesch Lagelstein Hassenbergerdorf. W-O-L-F.
W-O-L-F?
Yep. E-S-C-H.
E-S-C-H.
L-E-G.
L-E-G.
A-L.
A-L.
S-T-E-I-N.
S-T-E-I-N.
H-A-U-S-E-N.
H-A-U-S-E-N.
B-E-R-G-E-R.
D-E-R?
B-E-R.
B-E-R-G-E-R.
Yep.
Okay.
D-O-R-F-F.
D-O-R-F-F. That is an extremely long...
Wolfesch Lagelstein Hassenbergerdorf.
That's a long one.
It's a long one.
Yes.
Now, that's my pen name. I want to be clear. It's not a material misstatement.
And I understand that.
Okay.
It's your pen name, and right now, at this point, I don't think I can require you to give me anything.
Yeah, there's no crime afoot or anything.
I'm not seeing where there's anywhere that says you trespass.
And I totally ditched my ditched my RPG about 10 minutes ago, so it's not even on me anymore. So no rocket propelled grenades, no flamethrowers. So we're all good.
So I need to talk with these guys. What is your plans right now?
Like I said, just got to go around, get mostly B-roll footage, a little bit of A-roll footage if there is any to get, like, you know, some spilled area stuff or whatever. That's about it. If I do see any signs, like up on that building over there, the sliding glass door says authorized personnel only, I certainly will not go past anything like that because it'll be duly marked and all that.
Okay.
That's about it. And I think we're probably about the same age. So, good news. I'm sure probably the same way for you when we were kids. My parents raised me with mad ninja skills, so I can get out of the way of things you wouldn't even imagine, even at my age. So, don't worry about getting hurt here.
Okay.
All right?
All right,
sir.
Well,
you have a good day.
We may be contacted again. I don't know. I've got to call my boss and just kind of let him know what's going on and go from there. But at this point, I mean, I need to see some kind of sign that says you're trespassing.
Sure, yeah. And I mean, if there's a sign, I mean, I can tell you, came in over there at the main entrance and came right back here. I started at the hazmat area, saw the authorized personnel thing, and you know, went down the stairs over there and came back through here. That's it. So, I mean, if you guys see a sign that I didn't see, let me know. I mean, I certainly
and definitely would.
Yeah, and I do not want to go places that it says I cannot go. That is not my goal.
I get that.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Hey, Simmons, you have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, good luck with your career, man.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Listen to that guy. He seems to know what he's doing.
2 different encounters, 2 different locations, 1 lesson. Knowing your rights can change the entire conversation. Whether it's refusing to answer questions at a checkpoint or standing your ground while documenting a public story. Confidence begins with understanding, not assumptions. If this video made you think, tell us in the comments. What would you have done in the same situation? Like the video, subscribe, and join a community that values knowledge, accountability, and respectful civic engagement. This is ID Refusal Cops, where informed citizens make stronger conversations.